Readers, go ahead and let me stop you and give you some feedback that you can use right now. A lot of you in your discussion mentioned this next part of the text. You're a pretty tough kid, nothing much gets to you, but for some reason, his question will put a lump in your throat. It's just, I don't even know why, but they won't let me play. When we're talking about these window moments, it'll pay off to return to the specific details in the text and then add that moment and those details, what they're making you think and realize. Make sure to keep track of all your thinking in your journal. Readers, I want to compliment you on how carefully you're listening to each other in the discussion and how focused you were on the details. I'm also struck by how many of you discussed about the part when the boy got up at 1:30, even though he planned on quitting. You said that it showed that he's not just determined, but that it was a big window into who the narrator really is. So let's review the work you just did. We're going to be starting a new anchor chart for this bind. To study how authors craft, characters, readers, and below we're going to add the work that we're doing. And the first one is consider moments that are windows into characters, thinking about what they reveal. So let's take a moment to think about the work you might do today moving forward. I can imagine that you might want to look back at some of the short stories you've read to reconsider the parts that act like windows into a deeper part of the character, but I'm going to suggest that you save that for a later date. And instead, I want you to work on your author study novels. That way you can make steady progress in these books, and there are sure to be moments that feel like windows. Flag those with a post-it note or write it somewhere in your reading journal, mark the page number, and maybe a quick line or two about what it says and why you took notice of it, and then you can later talk to your book club about them. We won't meet with your book clubs today, and we're going to mainly focus on getting this reading work done and practicing what you already know.